Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another MAMG Let's Play of Dream Daddy. So when we left off, we were going on another date with Matt. I believe we're going record shopping. And I've heard you guys say that you want me to kind of intermingle with the other dads as well, not just focus on one person. So I don't know if that means I won't be able to get a good ending or like a romantic involvement with one person or not, but that's what I'm gonna do this time. So when I get a chance to, we'll leave Matt to the wayside, because that's the kind of dad I am, and we'll see who else we can hang out with. Anyways, let's enjoy what we have right now for the time being. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artworks, stickers, and records. A few people mill around, flipping through the milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point?
Oh.
There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent, but I really think it's just nice to collect records.
Hey!
It's cool that in this day and age, we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones, but there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love.
Hey.
That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible. Remember when we were kids and we would have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so we could record our favorite songs? God, I do.
Hey!
It made each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school.
Hey, dude.
I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk, nunsploitation? Yeah, I have no idea where to even start. Man, this is a little overwhelming.
Hey.
Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? The one that brings all the boys to the yard? Oh, it's not actually on here. Purple? I mean, strawberry. As much as I get cookies and cream flavored stuff, I like strawberry too.
Oh.
If you could buy only one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? I don't. Power Violence Cherry Blossom? Yeah, I could do that.
Hey.
What's your favorite ambient sound? Rain, that's Amanda. Bowling Alley, Star Trek Bridge Ambience, Howls of the Bone Quartz. Well, out of all these, I guess I'll go Rain, because would a bowling alley be relaxing? What's your dream vacation spot? My backyard inside an active volcano, living off the fat of the land in Ibiza, starting a new life in the Baltics. We'll just go in my backyard. What's your deepest, darkest fear? Oh God. I worry that people are too nice to me because they only want something from me. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and will never get it. What if nobody exists but me and I've fabricated this universe? Saying you too when the waiter yells at you to enjoy your food. Yep, that one. Matt thinks for a moment.
Huh?
Oh, I know just the thing.
Hey.
Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is How to Be a Human Being by Glass Animals. Is this like an actual band or no? Their first album is fire, but they kind of tried out some different stuff on this one, and I can respect that. It's really good. I think you'll like it a lot. Whoa, dude. Thanks for the recommendation.
Hey.
You're gonna have a great time with it. Promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt?
Hey.
Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm Good at This by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. I don't know if those are references or actual bands. Tight.
Hey.
The cashier rings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd?
Hey.
That nerd is my buddy, Kelly. Kelly, this beacon of human charm is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on?
Oh.
You know it. Are the Third Waves gonna do a special acoustic performance? I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on?
Hey.
Yeah, dude. We do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a flyer for it right here.
Hey.
You and Amanda should come by that night. Matt blushes.
I
Aww. I mean, if you're not doing anything.
Hey.
Will Vacant Veil be playing?
Hey.
If only. I finished paying for my record and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting. Whatever. Oh, Vans like actual. For a second I was like, shoes have carpets? No, dummy. Actual Vans. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think musical's a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know when my next meal was coming from.
Hey.
All that stuff. And listening to those songs reminds me of those moments of my life. Yeah, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was.
Hey.
And then, that even reminds me of a younger me, going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We would almost go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement, like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. Dude, me too. Where do you even get pot now? Is that even what the kids call it these days? I don't know.
Hey.
But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? No, we're gonna... Look, okay. Let me just say that it is legal in certain states, and I'm not shaming anybody or anything like that for whatever they do. Me personally, if I'm putting myself into this character, I'm gonna go ahead and pass. What? And not like the drug pass, but like the... Anyways, nah man, I think I'm good.
Oh.
It's a little juvenile, I guess. I mean, I'm sure that's what he wants to do. We could get closer, but let's just go back to my place and listen to them.
Oh.
Matt and I walk back to the cul-de-sac and head into his house. I hope he isn't bummed about the no weed thing.
Hey.
You don't even have it. We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that? Oh, that's...
I don't know if I should.
Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive letter... Whoa, where did my voice go? The cursive lettering reads, "Stillness the Dancing." Looks like they played in the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together? Yeah.
I don't know if I should.
That was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. Did it have shag carpeting? It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much of our songs meant to the kids, it was just incredible. Wow, that seems like a life some people only dream of.
Hey.
It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff.
Oh, man.
So once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down our roots in our favorite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa had always dreamed to own a quiet little coffee shop. She had died right before it opened. I'm so sorry. Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I've told people the same thing after Alex died.
Hey.
Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play?
Hey.
I am out of practice. I used to jam out on the keys back in the day, you know, because that's what people call playing the piano, right? Oh, yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer.
Hey.
No way. You had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies. Except for Scamminess Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Hey.
Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench.
Hey.
Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh, yeah, I'll give you some of that two-tone love. Oh, man, let's see if I still got it. I sit down at the piano. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Now we're gonna stick to our ska roots. Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska.
Hey.
Wait, that was just smoke on the water. Matt, I've forgotten how to play. The deep purple is always appreciated nonetheless. Alright, buddy, can you top that?
I mean, I don't know if I should.
I shouldn't. Oh, come on. No, it's been a long time. I'm gonna push him once. It may be something with a memory of his wife, but I'm gonna push him once. Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple's Smoke on the Water. How much worse could it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second. Okay. Whoa, God! Okay. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts to play a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time, I would have never guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This is so cool.
Hey.
Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that? That was amazing. Oh, it's nothing. Come on, man. That was a killer. Are you gonna pull that out for the open mic night? Oh, no. I never played those. Well, why not? You're really good. It's just... I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. It just doesn't feel fun anymore. I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. Good choice. Alright, man, but I hope you know how beautiful your music is. Thanks.
Hey.
Matt and I sit around and listen to more records until it gets late and I decide that I need to go to bed. Matt walks me out to the door.
Hey.
Night, dude. I smile. Night. Aww. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down. So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry. Wait, no. Hi, hungry.
Whoa!
No. I'm Dad. Amanda collapses onto the floor. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo. You set it up, I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please. Oh, man. That's so awesome. We got to do the I'm Dad joke. Yay! Amanda and I boil up some pasta and heat sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. What? How was the record collecting? It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way. Was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight and it was amazing. Yeah, for me, the one and only.
Yeah!
He played piano for you? Dude. Yeah. I brought it up that he should play at the open mics night that's happening at this coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter, who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? Matt's song is stuck in my head all night. Okay? Yeah! What? Oh god, there's so many points. Nuggage?
Yeah, even Pitchfork would like that.
What is nuggage? I don't understand. But okay, cool, I guess. Yay. So are we like on the track for Matt now? Can I not get out of this? He seems like a nice guy. I'm just saying, guys. I think he's nice. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. The kid needs some sleep. As I pass her, I hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I see Amanda's outline in the middle of the bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Let's at least ask, did something happen? Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. Oh, God. All right, something must have happened. Amanda. Get out! Okay. I quickly leave the room and she shuts the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. I doubt it. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda I had hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then, I took her for ice cream, and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided if I try to force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse, but I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline for her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I even get more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak the language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over and it says sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. That's so sweet. Oh, this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess I should start from the top. So, you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. Oh, God. I don't remember. The best friend? No, because she's the one who puked in Dead Gotham Beyond. I remember that. Oh, God. Oh, no, I'm going to be such a bad dad. The best friend? You got it. Wow, proud of you. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while. But then I found out from Rosie M that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's. And on the same night, they all told us they were busy for the Calc AB final. Yikes.
Oh.
So, another important piece of information is... God, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Noah, and that's a thing. What? Whoa! I had no idea. Definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst.
Oh.
Anyway, so the other person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about it at the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just kept quiet and keep going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, and I'll just go eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips and I really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Ugh.
So I go to the mall anyway, and I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does. And Emma R just like glares at me. Grace, nothing's coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... Did she poop the bed too? I guess if nothing's coming up, she's the boring one, right? Well, yeah, but that's not the most important part. Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck. I like how I'm turning slowly more into... Here we go. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed. I just wanted to get out of there. So I left, without nachos, which I might add, which further contributed to the crappy day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R, asking how long the Noah thing's been going. And sorry, I know it's a lot. Are you still following? I have no idea what's happening. What did Emma R say? Oh, okay, so get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, I cannot understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I am trying my hardest to stay supportive. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend. And she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on red. And then, wait, left me on red? What's that? Oh, like she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are read receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, and I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while all of this is happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? I just love how ridiculous I sound. I'm just channeling, right? The inner teen angst. And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. All right, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me. Half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Aww. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R. has been there since Mom died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know it's pretty dumb. Oh God, I didn't mean to do that. What did I hit? Oh no. I was trying to, all right. Well, I hope I picked a good option. That was my moment to be a good dad, and there I blew it. Yeah, that all sounds pretty dumb, but that means there's no need to be upset, kiddo. I give her a reassuring pat on the back. You're young. In a few years, none of this is gonna matter. You're fine. Yeah, thanks, I guess. Amanda gets up. Thanks for the cake. She goes to her room and doesn't slam the door, but it's definitely not a very gentle door close. Did I mess that up? Oh, God. What did I say?
Welcome. You've got dads.
I've got dads, but I've got regret too. Hey, can I go back? I want to go back. Amanda crying. Yes. Load that. I want to make the right choice. I am sorry. That is just, no. We're not ending this episode on a sour note, okay? I don't even care. Okay. Can't I fast forward? I think I can fast forward, maybe? No. I don't. I feel like there's a button to push. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. The best friend. Yeah, got that.
Oh no.
The boring one. Okay, what did Emma R say? So we got that. I can't believe that. No, I'm gonna say it's not dumb. Okay, that must have been what it is. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximately human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Ooh, high school kinda does suck. Real friends don't do that? Yeah, let's do that. When you get older, you start realizing some sort of the people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to be their friend? like that to their friend. It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting in the effort to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem.
Huh.
I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yeah?
Ah.
Thank you. There we go. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Oh, my soul. Okay. I feel like that's a good place to stop it. So I'm going to go ahead
Welcome. You've got dads.
and leave this episode here. And I guess we'll see about hanging out with other people. I know there's been some Robert curiosity, so maybe we'll do that next time. But either way, that is the end of this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next MAMJ. Love you.